What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to Forever Skies. Alright, so we need food, we need water, we need all the basic necessities around here. So let's go and get up some food. We should be getting fairly close to that tower. We don't want to crash into it. So let's take you back on the wheel real quick. That is such a cool feature, being able just to have it set where you want to go and be able to do stuff while it's moving for you. And we are kind of starving to death, and it does take a minute to cook, so we're definitely going to have to hurry on this part. So the one cool thing is basically every
area. The preliminary analysis
collisions. Warning, low altitude.
Completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Okay, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue. So hold on. We want to get you. Let's drink first. Then we use it in the cooking station. So you clean water. We want food, boil it. So if you guys are curious, if you take dirty water and put it in there and you cook, it'll still have a little bit of issues in your stomach. It's not like it purifies it. I did find a football. Tried to play it a little bit without you guys to see if we can get up a builder, but unfortunately, ran a little bit short on supplies here. So we have enough now to make the transformer. However, we're still going to need a little bit more electrical components, so I think we should go and make this guy up. So we know for a fact we're going to need him. Not sure what happens when this battery depletes. Let's wait and see what happens. I don't think the rest of this stuff, I mean, a small storage box. We're going to actually, we'll do that. Tool charger. That's what we're going to need for the scanner. All right, so we'll just take you. Cooker should be done in a second. We are slowly starving to death. All right, there we go. Plenty of food. You want to come back inside of your cooker, grab out the water. That way you can drink it up. We'll save one. We got dirty water right here, and we have 5 empty bottles, so we'll be able to grab that. We also have some clean water here, so we'll just grab you real quick. It's very nice in this game if you have like 3 clean water and you go over and grab it, it'll just sit there and add to what you already had. Now this looks like an area that you got to be like super careful where you walk at. Now last time you guys might have noticed that our energy was kind of low. Unfortunately, we didn't have a builder yet, so we don't have enough room to place a bed. Our dude just basically collapsed while he was driving. We woke up and we were basically here. It does go through a whole bunch of food while you sleep though. But places like this, ooh, fuel, is a great place to find like lures, electrical compartments. I'm finding a whole bunch of repair stuff. I'm not exactly sure how important that stuff's going to be. Get you out the way. Grab that data card last. There's a whole bunch of electrical elements here. We might actually have enough now. Requires an airship builder. Short railing. Alright, so this is going to be just like Subnautica, where you have to... Ooh. So every single time you see one of these, you want to make sure you have bottles on you and try to bottle up as much as possible. You're going to have to click it a couple times, that way it all fills up the bottles. You can go over to your purifier and just fill that up, and you'll be good to go. You don't actually have to have a condenser to make dirty water. So these beacons here are going to be extremely important. His roof, however, did not seem to... Ooh. Yeah. The electrical compartment's down here. I was looking for the battery guy. Grab you up. Once again, you want to make sure you're super careful with your steps in this game, because you can definitely hurt yourself. Alright, now we need to find a way reliably down. Biomass fuel and a knife. So I think I don't see like a oh, yeah, I do. I'm about to say I don't see a slope, but this guy comes down here for us. We're going to need a knife to get inside of that, though. Ooh, what are you? A bruise flower, or we can consume it. So we're not at the point of making a knife or guns or anything like that yet, so we're just going to have to leave you alone. I was thinking we were going to have to take our ship and actually, like, fly down there. Alright, so I think we're done here. We still are a little bit hungry, so we should be able to take off in a second. I am going to see if we can make us some food, though. What do we actually need for a builder now? We gotta be getting close. Then we'll worry about the food. Bed, blah, blah, blah. Just need one more. Alright, so we are going to go up in the air. That way the ship doesn't destroy itself. We just need a little bit more synthetics, and then we can start actually having some room around here. Alright, so let's raise it up. Now then. Looks like if we just set off in this early kind of direction, we'll be fine. So I'm gonna just lock the speed in here. Lower the lure. Put a new battery in for the research station. It seems like it uses it even if you're not using the research station, because it's been a while since I've actually had to do anything. Take the dirty water, add it in there. That way we can get some purified water and actually survive. Do we have any more clean water? We have 2 more clean water, so that'll be good for drinking.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Alright. So now we just need to hop on our extractor, get us some synthetics. Come around here, raise up the lure. This is definitely a micromanaging game where you have to run back and forth to do multiple different things. Grab the stuff, use it in the cooker. Hold on. Consume you, and then we'll use it in the cooker. And the moth, or lettuce, right there. Boil that up. That's going to be for metal. The only downside is you are going to have to be managing fuel the entire time, but once we expand out a little bit with this builder, we're going to be changing up the ship so much that we can actually walk around. We'll have sleeping quarters, beds, be able to have multiple engines to actually fly much faster. And we might even make it a little bit safer, because right now, if you take like 2 steps the wrong direction, you'll just fall to your death. Alright, 34 synthetics, that should be plenty. So come inside of here, airship builder, slap you down. Now it's plenty for the builder, but you're still going to need several components and actually able to build stuff. Alright, so our food is now ready.
Printing completed.
Let's go ahead and turn you off for now. Let's see what we got. So we'll take the airship builder. Now what do I need? Build mode. So we got a ladder room, a small cockpit, which is basically going to be the front of the ship. We have some plastic walls, a door, catwalk, or short railing. So the catwalks are going to be what we need.
Caution. A storm is coming.
Build out some. Finally get the builder and a storm comes. Now, do I have... I might put a wall right here and build a room behind us. Gets damaged quickly. A base to build something else. So I'm wondering, like, is this considered a room that we're in right now? See, well, while we wait, we may as well.
Strikes the highest targets. Lower altitude or seek cover.
Oh, fantastic time to run out of fuel. Okay. 96% health. Has there always been a hole above us the whole time? I feel like as soon as we start expanding, we're going to get this research station and like get it out of our way.
Altitude zone. Risk of airship damage.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Calories level is decreasing.
Yeah, we're starving to death. We get it. We're going to be needing some clean water for that. Oh, wait, I found some fuel. We're not dead. Yet. All right, so fuel, boom. Yeah, whatever, the doors stayed open. Not entirely sure what it means by we need to find shelter. So we got these platforms here. Maybe this would be considered shelter. Since we're not the tallest thing in the area anymore, it shouldn't be hit. Gotta work on our soft landings. Alright, you gonna turn you off. I don't know if they use fuel while you're just sitting here idle or not. We do have quite a bit of platforms here, so we'll be able to expand out the engine. That way we can actually move it a little bit in a second. Once we run out of fuel, I'll place it one more tile out. That way we have room to walk around. And like I said, we're probably going to have a big wall behind this wall. That way we're actually able to do stuff. I think in the demo, we didn't have any of the lures and stuff like that right here on the side. So we were able to expand out and do like a whole different kind of build. But we'll work around it. That stuff is very important. Hold on, so we got clean water. So let's go ahead and drink up one of the clean waters. Now the weird thing is, if you use up the bottles, they actually just disappear. But, oh, and there's no way to split a stack. So if you slap like 5 waters in here and you're starving to death, make sure you go and check your cooker just in case, because you might have some water stashed away. So you'll be heading over to the water tab and building millions of bottles. But it's not really that hard to get since we have dust clouds that come flying past us. All you gotta do is shoot them every now and then, you'll be good to go. Oh, the storm somewhat seems to have passed. We got the cooker. He's doing his own thing. Research station. Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't have too much stamina to work with. We gotta work on making a bed. But since we're here, we are going to loot it up first, and then we'll worry about that. As long as we don't fall to our death, we'll be fine. Heat us up some dirty water. More free fuel. Weird, the light was flashed for a second. Insect lure, so it's very forgiving when it comes to food as well. And I am kind of worried about how often we are finding repair patches, if that's going to be like a major thing later on in the game or something. Maybe it's based on how big you expand out your ship is what you have to deal with. All right, so it looks like we need to go one more level up in order to get the battery here. We're getting tons of batteries too. I'm assuming they're going to be like a very essential part of the game later on. Now all we have is the research station, but it did say it's used for more technological advancements later on. I think that's everything to do here. Then you want to watch your step on the way down, and we are good to go to get some synthetics. We can also tear down that building if we want to. All right, so let's see. Are you synthetics or metal? Glass. All right, so we got some metals. Get a little bit of synthetics from breaking up the barrels. So now the plan is going to be to just set a direction where it looks like there's a nice friendly area with a whole bunch of lights. That way we can see where we're going. And we got the two light sources over there. I don't know, maybe we'll just hang out here for a little bit. So the only one downside is to what we're doing is I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to build a room looking through that glass wall there, or if we're going to have a catwalk over to the other side and make it to it. One of these days that research station is going to kill us. Alright, so let's just turn you off. How much do I have? Oh, that is so nice. But I want to move. Let's consume you up first. And grab up the water. I don't know. Obviously, whenever you grab stuff, it automatically goes inside of your inventory, so we don't want to accidentally destroy something. See, now you say rest is recommended, but we're running out of room here. So if I can place you there, have like the research thing right there too. Let's see, so let's give a little bit of room. Okay, and the battery does transfer over, so that's good. Cooking station, I mean, do we really want to move him? I think he's far enough out the way. We still need some turbines. You, do we have anything in you? All right, so the fuel tank's empty. So let's move you. Like here.
Level is decreasing.
We'll have one more catwalk just to reinforce it just a little bit. Build a wall on the airship. All right, so I'm guessing if we go into build menu. Blocked by equipment. That's got to reinforce it, so hold on. So let's move you out the way. Go back into the build menu. A little bit more synthetics for that, so hold on. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, so for now we have this stuff pushed back a little bit. That way we have a little bit more room to walk around. We got the cooker right next to the water and the food, all that stuff's pretty close together. Oh, I forgot we had dirty water, so we can just slap you down. Still have some clean water, so that's good to go. Let's go and drink up one. All right, so now we're getting to the point where kind of basic necessities like boxes, beds, stuff like that's going to come in handy. We have enough now to make a bed and possibly a storage box. The bed, until we expand out to another room, is just going to have to go like right in the way. But I think we are definitely going to need some energy. And the good thing is, technically in this game, we might be able to build a box and just put the bed in the box when we're done with it until we get a big enough base. All right, so that is all we're going to be able to do for now until we get more food. Water. We got one for you. We'll put the water into there. Sometimes if you're moving through your inventory super fast and it doesn't actually transfer over like that, you got to make sure you go back into wherever you're trying to do and place it. Last time we had like a piece stuck on the screen, and that's what was stopping us from building something. Alright, so the bed. Put you inside for now. And we need a storage box. Maybe put the storage box right next to where the cockpit is, because I don't think it'll be too tall to where it'll block our view. And we need some more food, so let's go and lower that down.
Printing completed.
Alright, nice little small storage box. We'll place you like right here. All this is temporary for now, but it'll give us a little bit of room. Things like the bed, we know we can store in here. We don't need to have that on us. Repair patch, that'd be good for later on. Flour, not sure what we do with you. Batteries, I don't think we need to keep them on us. Yeah, that'll work. We got the bed in the box. We'd always sleep more if we need to. Alright, so let's consume you. Still hungry? Put a new lure down. Let's just lower it back down. Water, we're going to need to bottle you up some. Yes, so if you guys look, we got 3 out of 5 for the water. It's not actually going to use all 3, it'll only use 1. That's one really nice feature about the game. Alright, so we're getting quite a bit of parts here, so let's try to get us one more catwalk that we can walk around properly around here. The railings I'm not going to worry about just quite yet. Now, if we can get like a nice angle on them, I'm going to put the turbines on the side of the building. But we need to craft it over here first. Need a lot more metals. Alright, so we got 40 metals. That is enough to get us a turbine. This will allow us to increase our altitude with flying. We still want to expand out the catwalk a little bit. With the guy right there, though, it's going to be a little bit of an issue. I like having 2 out here. We still might do one more back that we can walk all the way around. And maybe even eventually change these plastic walls into doors. But for now, we'll have the plastic walls there for increased stability until we get enough to actually worry about improving. So if we get a second layer around here, we'll move the lure out one. We'll have you still right in the way, but we'll have a second engine on this side. That'll give us much more speed. We'll have to be worrying about 2 fuel canisters instead of 1.
Printing completed.
Turn you off for now. Alright, so we got a basic turbine. So I mean, if we place it like right here, where it's not like too much in the way, we still should be able to build up without having it like hit our head or anything. So I think that's tall enough for us to walk underneath, and it shouldn't prevent us from like having a ladder inside this area to go up to like the top story to build stuff. I guess that would have been a smarter move if we had done a ladder room first.
Calories level is decreasing.
Because the ladder room, we would have been able to just to climb up to the roof and put all the engines up there, but at the same time, we don't want to have to go up to the roof every single time we do that. Alright, so now we can slap down our bug catcher once again somewhere around here. That'll give us a lot more room to move around and it won't feel as crowded. Our cooker, we could always move them outside if we want to, but I think we'll leave them there for now. It's only 5 metal to make this stuff, and I'm... Okay, so we do have a shipload. I forgot about that. That might be all for now. Well, door and then 1, door then 1. Yeah. So let's just build up one more engine, and then we'll call it good for now. Now, when it says patch, do I just literally place it like anywhere? Okay. was relatively easy. So you just look at something, if it says it's like 90% health, you just click on it. I was kind of worried about like a big blob being in the way, but no, it just disappears. Nice. Alright, so we have 2 engines now. We have 1 turbine.
Speed increased.
Making sure I place it the right way. Alright, so we'll just put a full stack of 100 in you. We'll have this dude open fuel tank 15, little low. We'll turn both of them on. We'll get over to that nice white light. Should have much faster speeds and a lot higher altitude that we can go to now. We don't want to get too high because stuff can start breaking. Alright, so we're kind of tired, hungry, thirsty. We need everything. So we got 2, so we're going to drink up one of you. The other one we're going to use for food. Hopefully this place has some dirty water for us. Yeah, it's fine. This one only had 15, so we'll just turn them off for now. We're almost there anyways. We're actually doing really killer on synthetics. We got like 3 or 4 stacks of that. We tried to come over here the last episode, but we just didn't have enough altitude because we didn't have the turbine yet. Alright, so let's bring her down nice and slow. Hopefully there's a whole bunch of like cool stuff and things here.
Uncharted area. The preliminary analysis started.
Is my lure still not caught anything?
Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Okay, so we found copper. That is kind of concerning that our food hasn't caught anything, so hold on. Well, maybe it's because of the storm. Display location, navigation points. Ooh, that's going to be important. I'm going to get lost. Okay, I was thinking that would be something that we would actually scan to like increase our ship's ability, but it looks like we just leave that alone. Alright, so we learned circuits. Ooh, metal wall. That'll be helpful. Anything else in here? Picture frame. Make things a little bit more homey. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if it's because we weren't flying in the dust cloud. We might have flew too high up where it couldn't actually catch anything in the clouds. I think this was our original height. Do I have dirty water in you? I don't think so. So we got old canned water, so that should work. Will you? Alright, so we are back basically right where we started. But since it's raining, we have plenty of water that we can get. Woo. Starting to see why we need so many patches around here.
Increasing. Vulnerability to viruses rises.
Alright, Alright, everything else appears to be in decent shape. I don't know why that other sow was getting beat up so bad. We got a picture frame. Not really sure what to do with you, so we'll just place you there. Not exactly the best looking picture. Alright, so we got some empty bottles. Let's go all the way up to the top, grab up some dirty water. Why don't you see what we need for the knife? Because I think we actually have the ability to make one now. I don't remember if there was one or two here. I think we've been to this one before at least, maybe not. For the condenser membrane, it's going to be a very vital thing to our survival. Basically, it's just a little bit of synthetics. We've been ignoring it, but it's very important to make dirty water, and that's what we're going to need for bottles to actually survive in this game. There we go. So let's do clean water, moth, oil. Got one more view. For dirty water, we can add it into the purification process. It's going to still do its deal here. All right, now then. We got food, we got water. Let's just sleep the night away.
Hydration level is decreasing.
So that's probably all we're going to be able to do for now. So we get up ample amount of food and water. I'm not entirely sure how you toss food out. There is a way to split. I didn't realize that before. So that's good to know. Balloon core. The base of the balloon, each airship has at least one, but it's possible to add more parallel balloons to increase lift capacity. Expanded balloon. Each expansion of the balloon increases the lifting capacity. So once we get the copper, we'll be able to expand it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. It looks like we're finally in a good spot in the game. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.